Now on KPIX 5 and streaming on CBS News Bay Area, breaking news on the peninsula. Caltrain is involved in a fiery crash with a truck in San Bruno. Chopper 5 over that scene right now, and it is quite the big scene this afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I am Len Keys.
And I'm Amanda Starrentino. This collision happened near the intersection of San Felipe Avenue and Huntington Avenue shortly before 11 a.m. We've been watching our Chopper 5 at the scene for the last hour. That has been checking out what's been happening in this area. Fire crews look like they're now finished with trying to get out the any hot spots and the flames that were there, but we did see originally 2 fires on that train, one in the front where the truck and the train collided, and one further down on the train, which we can only assume was diesel that was spread and caught fire.
But you can see the truck there that had that impact with that train lying on its side this afternoon with the boom sticking out there, and it appears when that impact happened, it went quite the distance.
That truck is in 2 parts there. You can see it down on the left far side of your screen, the other part of the truck and the boom, some sort of construction vehicle out on those tracks there. We do know from Caltrain, they did tweet out that there was the driver of that vehicle has been transported to the hospital. Here is video from when this happened, and you can see the flames right there and flames underneath the train right there that had passengers on it around 10:30 this morning. We do know, though, from Caltrain that all the passengers have been escorted off of that train and are all safe. Thank goodness.
And we also know from Caltrain that a crew member and an equipment operator were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries after that crash.
Samtrans and the BART are also offering aid for passengers who may need to get around this, still need to make their way to wherever they are going today, because these tracks on northbound and southbound, although this happened on southbound, are closed for Caltrain. We're going to look at some other video here of when that collision happened. So much smoke in the air. Obviously a huge collision you're dealing with. 2 very big vehicles colliding into each other. So we're seeing images of that from when that happened. A lot of smoke in the area. Our reporter Max Darrow has been out on the scene, and he said a lot of neighbors and people in the area are just stopping and looking because the scene is just so incredible. Just how massive it is and how much is involved here. So a lot of questions still remain as to how that truck ended up on those tracks to collide with this train this morning.
And we actually have some sound now from a passenger who was on that train. Let's listen to that.
What I heard was just a big crash. And not only that, not only with a big crash, but we felt jerking motion. And we really didn't know what was happening. Then when we got up, we started to see smoke coming from under the tracks. And we all just got our stuff, tried to get out. One of the ladies broke the emergency glass to pull the latch so the doors would open, because we were trying to find it. We weren't too sure where it was, but we found it. We all got off and crossed the tracks.
Yeah. Pretty chaotic, pretty scary.
Pretty scary.
Bye.
Absolutely horrifying. Here's the aftermath of that collision that passenger on that Caltrain going southbound in San Bruno was just talking about. Flames are out at this time. And we do have our reporter at the scene right now checking this out firsthand for us. Max Darrow is joining us now. What are you seeing in the area, Max?
Well, right now, just what we've got going on behind us is where the back of the train was, and this appears to be a group of people who are on the train who are waiting for transport to get out of this area. The good news is we know that at least at this point, we're not hearing of any injuries from people who are on board the train. But we do know that the driver of the truck that this train collided with did get hurt and transported to the hospital. Now, it was just on the other side of the crime scene here, the scene here where the front of the train was being hosed off by fire crews. And the reason why I'm wearing this thick mask out here, at least, was because the fumes that were coming from that side were really something incredible. It was really strong to breathe in. Now, over here on this side of the train, not as bad up there. But again, still waiting for more information on how this all happened, and hopefully no updates saying that anybody on board this train was hurt. But we'll stay out here on the scene and keep you updated with more information as we get it. Send it back to you.
All right, Max, thanks. We'll check back in with you. And just to wrap things up here momentarily, this crash happened around 10:30 this morning near Huntington and San Felipe in San Bruno.
Crews are out on the scene still tending to passengers that were on that train at the time. We do know that 2 people that work for Caltrain that were on the train near the front, I believe, have been escorted to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the truck has also been taken to the hospital as well. That truck looks like some sort of large construction vehicle. Not sure how it's on the tracks, but it looks like it actually was pushed quite a distance by that train. At the front near where the engine is on that train. You can see the other part of the truck, not on camera right now, but a few cars down on the train where it has separated. So a lot of damage done out here, a lot of cleanup ahead for crews for Caltrain, and a lot of investigation that will be taking place in the coming days.
And let's just take a moment to think about that sound that we heard from that passenger on that train when all of this happened. Imagine being that person. And you feel that impact, and then you kind of look out the window and see what's happening, and pulling emergency levers, that type of thing. It had to be some scary moments for them.
They must have felt trapped too, because one of those things, when you get onto a train, you're not really told exactly how to get off if there's an emergency, like when you get onto an airplane or something like that. So a lot of people probably scrambling, figuring out what to do, because we did see 2 fires originally when this collision first happened. One near the front, where the front engine is, and then underneath the train a little bit far down, as you can see by that smoke damage right there. You can see where that fire was. Probably diesel fuel that spread underneath the train, causing a lot of flames there. Horrifying for passengers, obviously, and when you're on a train, for who's ever been on a train, you can't see in front of you. You just see what's going on. So they're just seeing smoke and flames. A loud boom, obviously, when the collision happened, and it looks like part of the train probably got derailed as well. So a lot of moving parts, obviously just horrifying for a lot of people today, just trying to get where they're trying to go. But thankfully, all passengers, according to Caltrain, have been accounted for and are safe and off of that train as this investigation continues this afternoon.
And imagine for the people who live in the neighborhood as well, it had to be scary for them too, seeing all that smoke in the air, especially after everything that San Bruno has been through in the past. And this is something that emergency crews, of course, prepare for, something like this. So we had a pretty big response from several crews getting to that scene. From what we understand, about 25 units from San Bruno Fire on that scene to work this out. That's about 60 personnel.
Yes, it was a mass casualty incident as how the initial response was handled. So that was to get as many crews as they can on the scene, all hands on deck. And we also threw all our hands on deck with us too, with our Chopper 5 out there immediately to check out what happened for our viewers. And also our Max Darrow is on the scene right now. We're going to go back to him. Max, what do you got for us?
So I know Amanda and Len, you were talking about the massive presence from all the different first responding agencies here. It's a massive, massive taped off area of this neighborhood. It's hard to get in and out. Again, this is just one small section. This is, again, where the people who are riding the train are waiting right now. But the scene goes blocks and blocks and blocks down, about 4 or 5 blocks. On the other side of it, there are people who have just been staring in bewilderment and amazement because of the gravity of this situation here. And you think about how many people ride Caltrain. These are very busy trains with a lot of people on them. So just, again, the fact that nobody on board, according to Caltrain, got hurt in this situation is really almost miraculous. But again, just a huge response from various law enforcement and first responding agencies out here. Definitely necessary, and they'll be out here for several hours. This entire neighborhood, this corner of San Bruno, will likely be closed off for several more hours. Send it back to you.